We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
We are just minutes away from the start of this morning's gt3 race here at the Nürburgring in Germany. This is Brad, full-time driver FTD, right here on YouTube, coming at you this morning on a beautiful Saturday here in Saskatchewan, Canada. Scraping our way back up the rating board. Came from a very, very, very disappointingly low number last month rather. And I have been slowly but steadily scratching my way back out of the low split into some competitive racing. For a while I was convinced streaming was cursed. Couldn't get through a race without getting taken out. But now, in retrospect, I'm pretty sure it was just the lobbies I was racing in, because I was in the low splits. And I couldn't get away from the boneheads. Still not in what you would call a high split category in the 1500 range. But at least now it's more competitive. There are guys here that I can't keep up with. They're way faster than me. And there are guys here that can't keep up with me. I doubt very much I'll be chasing any kind of podium today, but I suppose anything is possible. In the GT3 category of cars, there are 11 different vehicles to choose from. I prefer McLaren. I don't know why. For me, it just seems to really suit my style of driving, and it feels very natural for me to drive that car. Anything else is a learning curve. As of right now, the McLaren seems to be working for me, and I'm just going to keep that. The registration for the race is officially closed. They'll be sorting us out into categories here and putting us into lobbies. So while they do that,
Heads up, get ready. Temps increasing. It's now 33 Celsius. gt3's in trouble with Ernie. accident in turn 5. There's an accident in turn 6. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Alright, hello, welcome. Glancing at recycling in the background. Hello, welcome. This is Brad, full-time driver, FTD, right here on YouTube. Doing some iRacing. Of course, my phone goes off. Better? Okay, gt3 racing. Main up. Bring that up. Shit.
Okay, Brad, this will be a tough race. We're aiming to be in the top 21. Okay, Brad, let's get this right. No fuck-ups.
Woo!
Yes, understood.
I like that guy's paint job, that's pretty cool.
Go. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Incident in Hudson back. We think it might be Florian. Well done, Brad. Good start.
On your left.
Yellow flag.
Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Woohoo,
Left
yellow
side.
flag usually means you don't pass right there, fellas.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright, now, Trolla.
Car right.
Oh, my car's trying to get low.
Hold your line.
Fuck, that's trying to pass me.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
There's an incident in Arenberg. It looks like Olaf. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Alright, Brad. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Right side. Clear right. Clear right.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing. There's an incident in Via Siphon.
On your right. Clear right.
Alright, now, Trolla there.
Okay, Brad. Stay close. Wait for him to make it.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right.
There's an incident in Stuyvesant, Milan.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Brad, you're reeling. Louis in, the gap is 0.36.
Clear left. Far left. Clear left.
You've got damage. There's an incident in Schwabenschwanz. It looks like Louis, you have 8 incident points. The car in front is Marco, B license.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Which car's meeting? Pietres, car number 2 is now leading. Okay Brad, the next car is Xavier, B license.
Car right. Clear right.
P15, 2 laps left. You have 12 incident points.
Right side. Watch your line. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Brilliant. Nice one. Come on, Brad. The next car is Oliver, B license. P10 ahead is now 0.6. There's an incident in X-Muller. Looks like it's Barak. The gap to 10th position. Ahead is now 0.7.
kind of
There's an
curves.
incident in Moon Curver. We think it might be Barak.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Incident in Carousel. It looks like Warnick. Pressure on, falls a mistake. Slippery surface flag.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Okay, that's a nice one, mate. Okay, Brad, the next car is Niklaus. Leader has just done a 6:41.2. The gap to Oliver behind is now 0.9. Okay, Brad, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. 7th position. One more lap to go. Push now. We can catch up here. Niklaus in. The gap's now 0.24. The gap to Oliver behind is now 0.16.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Nice one, Brad. Good pass. Nice front. Car in front is Donovan. B license. Just stick to your line, nail those exits. Don't let this guy intimidate you.
On your left, clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Brad, the next car is Daniel. Track limits.
Not good. A lot of incident points. Really losing it at the back here. Oversteering and skidding my tires. Taking it down.
Okay, Brad, you need to pass this track. You're losing too much
Lost
time.
a lot of
Yeah, Trez
aero.
has taken the
This
win.
car is very aero dependent.
P8, there's the finish. Good drive today. Impressive.
Impressive. Not very impressive. Bring my safety rating down quite a bit, that one. But should bring my Rating up. Oh, I don't want to even look. Oh, hello. Did you notice I'm done racing? You come for your 11. Well, come get your 11 then. Ow. You got steely little claws or kitten.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Hello, welcome. First in the series of the little tutorial here on how to do some painting in iRacing. A lot of people do tutorials, they make them very, very complicated things, they don't explain things very well, they rush through. I'm going to try to walk you guys through it as simple as I can, make things as easy to understand as possible. We're not talking about the basic paint from the iRacing UI, we're talking about GIMP. This is the GIMP program. It's a lot like Photoshop, except it's free. It does just about everything you want it to do. Very, very awesome free program. This is what I use for all my paints. This is the one I'll be using today. In order to get the templates, this is where I get my templates from. Go into Trading Paints, regular Trading Paints homepage where everybody knows. And I'm going to pick a car that I want. For today, what we're going to do, I already have the Porsche 911 GT3 car, but that's the car I'm going to be painting today. So I'm going to show you how to get that template. Scrolling all the way down to the Porsche GT3R, which is the car that I want to paint today. Go over to the paint options, choose a new paint. Down here, get painting template. So give you the option to download it. You click here and it automatically starts downloading. Okay, so we've got our template down from Trading Paints and we've uploaded it into the GIMP. Here it is. And from here, I'll show you exactly what we need to know to start painting on our cars. Most important thing we need to know is over here on the right hand side. These are our layers. They're basically like a bunch of panes of glass all stacked on top of each other. Each one has something different painted on it, and when you look down through them you can see the entire image of the car. The layer I want is the main car body, so I'm going to click on the main car body. That's the layer I'm going to select. That's the layer I want to draw on. I can hide it like this, but I don't want to. I want to be able to see it. Now with our layer selected, we can go to a tool and we can choose a tool. For example, we can choose a paintbrush tool. Over here on the right, there's different shapes of paintbrushes that we can use. And over here on the left is different settings we can use to make our paintbrush do different things for us. Our opacity, clearly that's going to determine how opaque our paintbrush will be. Control Z is undo, one of the best buttons you're ever going to find in this program. That's the best thing ever. Size, well, that's obviously determines how big you're going to be. Spacing, the higher the spacing number is, the more room in between spritzes your spray can is going to make. The closer your spacing is, the less room in between each spritz your spray can is going to make. It's the best way I can describe that. Hardness, more or less, that's just how defined the edges are going to be. If you crank the hardness right up, hard edges. Just turn the hardness down, soft edges. Control Z, I'm erasing all of that stuff. We don't actually want to do any of them things that I just did. I was just showing you how we can actually do those things that I just did. Another hot button combination that I use a lot are the positive and negative number signs. Those are my zoom in and zoom outs. I use that a lot. Okay, so we've covered a few basics. We've got our car chose. We know how we can choose a few things to paint on our car with, how to adjust our paintbrushes just a little bit to get a little bit different feeling for it. You'll have to go in and play with all kinds of things. You can do all kinds of neat tricks with the different paintbrushes that they've got available for you. Another tool that I use a lot is going to be this one right here. This is the Paths tool. Basically, you connect the dots and it draws lines for you, and then you can bend the dots however you want. The wire layer shows you what the car is going to look like, the flow of the car, the movement of the lines. I use this one a lot as well. We'll be coming back to it over and over and over. For now, I'm going to turn this on because I'm going to make a path. With my pathway tool here and my lines on my main car body, I want to make a duplicate, or sorry, not a duplicate layer, a new layer, a whole new layer. I'm putting down a new pane of glass. So I right click here, and you guys can't see, but there's a whole list of things that come up here, and I'm just going to say a new layer. It's going to ask me to make a new layer. I'm going to call it layer 1. So now you can see it's created me a whole new layer, layer 1, and I've selected onto the layer 1. So this is the layer I'm now drawing on. I'm going to zoom in here and show you guys how this path tool works. The path tool, like I said earlier, you draw dots, and then the path tool connects your dots with lines. Those lines, I'm going to change the main car body here a little bit so we can see. That might not be any better. These lines now, I can bend them any which way I want in this path by grabbing these little nodules. I can manipulate that curve to take on almost any shape I want. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing with this part of this path. I'll manipulate the nodules. That was actually a little easier than it should have been. Gonna slide over, manipulate, whoops, Control Z for my undo. Manipulate that one over here. This one, just to get everything to line up, just so. Okay, so now I've got the outline of the door framed in a path. Now what? Now we go over to the select button in the top left, and it brings up options. You guys can't see them, but I'll tell you what they are. I'm going to select from path. Now you can see how there's a dotted line around the door, the path that we selected. Everything inside of here is now selected. Everything outside of it is not selected. We can grab our paintbrush from here, and we can paint wherever we want, and it's only going to paint inside the selected area. We can go to the edit, and we can go to fill with color, and we can fill the entire thing with that color that we've got selected. I used the foreground color, which is white for me right now. I filled it with white. Very simple. To unselect the door, we have to go back to select and select none. It says right here, you can't see it, it says select none. Now there's no more selection available. It's gone. I've got a black car now with a white door. I want 2 white doors. So, oops, I actually painted that on the main car body. That's my bad. On layer 1, sorry, I'm going to go on to layer 1, make sure that this one is selected, edit, fill with foreground color, select none, main car body. I'm going to hide this, and I'm just going to paint right over top. Oops. Pick my big one here, make it really big, hard edges, full spacing, black that out. So in our main car body, we've got all black with, of course, our wire turned on. If we go to layer number 1 here and make it visible, you can see now that we've got that white door. I want 2 white doors. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on layer 1. I'm going to duplicate that layer. Just duplicate layer. I'm going to go to this move tool because I don't want to be painting on anything. I want to move stuff now. From here there's lots of different things we can do. This tool here is a flip tool. This you can flip, reverse, rotate, scale, shear, change perspective, a bunch of different things. Very, very useful tool. I use this one a lot. I've got it set on hotkeys. Right now I'm going to shift and flip this image. Shift and F is mine. So I've chose a flip tool. I'm going to flip that tool, that layer. Now if you can see, that second layer right here, that duplicate layer that we made, it flipped. It's up there now. So if I grab my move tool, I can grab that duplicate layer and just slide it into place, just like that. Now I've got two black doors, or two white doors on my black car. Simple as that. Let's say, for now, for the sake of simplicity, that that's all we wanted to do. We wanted a black Porsche with white doors. That's it. We're going to race this car now. What we need to do here, turn off the wire. I'll get into spec maps and things like that in another episode. This one is just a very basic, simple, here's how to put some color on the car and how to get the car on your track. So now we've put some color on the car. We can see we've got the black car, doors. We've learned a little bit about how to use the layers and a little bit about how to use a couple of tools and a few little tiny shortcuts. Very, very basic stuff. Now in order to put this car paint on a car, we have to export it. We can't just save it, we have to literally export it. It's almost the same, but a little different. Go up into here, into File. From here, you guys can't see, there's a whole screen that comes up. New, create, open as layers, etc., etc., etc. Save, save as. We don't want to save. Overwrite, export. We're going to go into export as, because we need to take this file and we need to export it out of GIMP into a file that iRacing can understand. So, File, Export As. Give me 2 seconds to bring up another window capture here to bring up this. So now that I've tried to export it, it brings up this screen and asks me, where are we exporting this file to? This is probably the most important and complicated and frustrating part of the whole learning experience. Because here you have to go through your files and find the right spot to put the right file with the right name. The file will be in your hard drive, in your users, under you. We're looking for app data that is local, more specifically the iRacing data, the paint data, and the car that we are painting. In this case, the 992 gt3. So I'm opening this. As you can see, I've already got a couple of files saved in here. Yours will probably be empty if this is the first time you're doing anything with it. And you can see how they're named. Naming the file is very important. The paint file has to be named car underscore your ID number. The other place you can find it is right from your licenses in your account. Right here, that's your ID number. It's different for everybody. This is mine. It's not going to help you out at all. You have to use your own. Car underscore your ID number .tga and export that. So, with that being exported, we're back to here. Now what? Now we want to actually go ahead and get that car in our iRacing UI. So I'll bring up that UI. Here it is. In our iRacing UI, now that we've exported this file, we should be able to go into our paint, select that car. In this case, it was the Porsche 911. I'm in road cars. What the heck? Sports cars. There we go. then down to the Porsche 911 GT3R. It should be black and white. However, I do actually have a spec map on from the last car I painted, so it's probably not going to be black and white. It's going to be black and chrome. Oh, good, I didn't have the spec map on. So yeah, black and white. So you can see how we went from this to there. There it is. Now, anything that we want to do in GIMP now, we can do. So for example, in GIMP, I've got some files already uploaded up here in the corner. So I'm going to grab one of these files, and I'm just going to drag it in over here. I'm going to throw it down on there. I'm going to change the scale of it. I'm going to change the size of it. So Shift and S, or this tool up here, and you right click it and you choose the tool you want. Shift and S, Shift Scale, and I'm just going to grab it. I'm going to just stretch it all the way out. I'm going to scale that. Throws it on the car. Go to the move. Watch this now. This is going to be cool. Okay? Now that I've already got the car exported as the right file, all I have to do is export it again. I don't have to go through all the mess of finding the right file. I just have to export it. Control and E will export that for you. Hot button. Simple as that. Now, with that new file exported, we can go back into our iRacing, and all we have to do is just refresh. Pretty cool. Now, how do we put this paint job that we've just created, how do we get this paint job into an actual car on the track? For that, we have to go back into our trading paints. From our trading paints, all the way at the very, very, very top, there's an upload option right here. Just click that upload, select the paint file. This is where it's a pain in the neck again. Give me a second, see if I got the right. I'm going to open up one more window here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we've saved that file. We want to bring it into Trading Paints. We have to find it. We've asked Trading Paints to upload it. They said go find the paint you want. Now we have to do some backtracking. We have to go through Acer, Users, Us, App Data, etc., 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 all the way through till you get to your paint finding. So see, Users, Me, App Data, Local, iRacing, Paint, find the car that we're looking for, 922 GT3. The car underscore your ID number, not mine, your number will be different. That's the one we want. Now it's uploading. From here, we have a couple of more options that we can do. We choose who's racing this paint. I'm going to say that's a community paint. I'm going to let everybody race this paint. So, in order to let everybody race this paint, I have to tell them what car it goes on. I have to give the car a name. This is a sim stamp number. I'm not going to bother putting a custom number on it. I'll get into that in another episode. For now, we're going to keep it super basic. Sim stamp number. I'm going to add a picture. In order to add a picture, what I'm going to have to do real quick is I'm going to have to just go ahead and slap a screenshot of that car. You can't see me doing it, but I just did. Slap the screenshot. Okay. Gonna go ahead, select that image from my screenshot folder, just like that. Got info here where I can tell them what kind of numbers to use, what font, rim color, rim style, etc., etc. More little details that you can tune on your own. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Add paint to showroom. It's processing. Doesn't take very long usually. There. It's up. You guys can go and race this car right now. It's already up because I haven't even edited this video yet. You can race this car now. And I think that'll be it, basically, for this episode. And in the next episode, we'll get into a little more in-depth, play with a few more tools, and do a little more cool stuff. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope everything goes good. Good luck playing with things, and happy painting.
Here we go, be ready. Okay, Brad, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Talking, and I've been talking to myself this whole time. Okay, welcome back. I just watched the replay of the last race, and I was really impatient, awfully shovey. It was pretty rude of me doing it the way I did it. But I did it. Be a little more patient this race. I was just kind of moving people when they were getting in my way.
The strength of field is 1500. Your tyres are cold, watch out. 3 laps. P12. Alright, Brad, our pace puts us in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in the top 10. The track temp is 26 Celsius. The air temp is 20.
I lost a lot of safety rating that race. Let's put it that way. And I can't even say that it's the streaming curse because it was mostly just me. Just being impatient. Fell through a big block there. He moved to the inside to defend, and then he moved to the outside to block. Under braking. And I just kind of humped him off into the bush. Like, I should feel bad, but I don't, and it was actually pretty funny to watch because, like, it was a clear block, and then it just seemed, you could just tell I'd had enough, and he fucking, it was pretty good. It's kind of funny.
Okay, Brad, get ready.
I'll try not to do that this race. Try to run a clean race, and hopefully get that last one deleted, because that was a big loss in safety rating. I'm down into the 1.5s. I was in the 2.5s there a minute ago. But at least my rating, my iRating's coming up a little bit. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. Back into the 1500s.
Gotcha. Field strength is 1533. Green, green, green. The track temperature's rising. It's now 35 Celsius.
Slip there.
The guy in front's got a bad reputation. Car number 17. B license. Perfect start, mate. This is great.
And a bad attitude. Just kidding. I gotta keep it out of here. Going.
On your right. Clear right.
Thank you, sir.
The car in front of us is now Michael, C license.
Car right. Still there.
Yikes!
Clear right.
Overshot that corner real bad. Get over that one a little better. Break some space here between me and Junior. shitballs!
Okay, Brad, don't let this guy distract you.
Come on, Brad. Get in that car.
Defend your position, don't let him through. Alright, Brad, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. You're reeling, Michael.
Right side.
That was great.
Clear right.
Okay, Brad, the next car is LI, B license. Okay, Brad, going out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
Shit, I gotta get by
Really
this
need to be
guy.
in front of this car. Really? B6, 2 laps remaining. Okay, Brad, keep driving on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. is. Cave in.
Left side. Clear left.
Brilliant. Nice one. Alright, Brad, the next car is Bella, B license. Red and yellow flag for debris. There's damage.
Ah! Ah, damn it. I almost saved that. Whacked that curb and screwed myself. Okay. I think you're cursed. I think you're cursed. I'm not gonna do you anymore.